May 22nd, 2010, Jacksonville, Florida. Laszlo Hanyecz, a 28-year-old programmer, is craving pizza. He opens his laptop and types a message on an obscure internet forum. I'll pay 10,000 Bitcoin for a couple of pizzas. Maybe 2 large ones, so I have some left over for the next day. A college student in London takes the deal, ordering 2 Papa John's pizzas to Laszlo's address and receiving 10,000 Bitcoin in return. Total cost, $40 worth of pizza. At today's Bitcoin prices, Laszlo just spent $800 million on dinner. The most expensive meal in human history, and the transaction that changed the world forever. On May 22nd, 2010, a Florida programmer made the first real-world purchase using Bitcoin, trading 10,000 coins for 2 pizzas worth $40. Today, those same Bitcoin would be worth over $800 million, making it the most expensive food purchase ever recorded. But this wasn't just an expensive mistake. It was the moment Bitcoin stopped being a digital experiment and became actual money. How did a simple pizza craving create cryptocurrency history? And how does Laszlo feel about spending $800 million on pepperoni? May 2010, Jacksonville, Florida. Laszlo Hanyecz, a software engineer at an online retail company, has been mining Bitcoin since early 2009. He's accumulated thousands of coins through his home computer, treating them like an interesting programming project rather than the valuable currency. Bitcoin is worth almost nothing. Each coin trades for fractions of a penny. The entire cryptocurrency market has no real-world applications. You can't buy anything with Bitcoin except maybe some drugs on obscure websites. Laszlo wants to change that. As a true believer in Bitcoin's potential, he's determined to prove cryptocurrency can function as real money. I just want to show that Bitcoin can be used to buy actual things, he posts on the Bitcoin forum. His plan is simple. Convince someone to accept Bitcoin for something tangible. Pizza seems like the perfect test case. Universal, cheap, and deliverable. May 18th, 2010. Laszlo posts his famous message on Bitcoin Talk forum. I'll pay 10,000 Bitcoin for a couple of pizzas. I like having leftover pizza to nibble on later. You can make the pizza yourself and bring it to my house, or order it for me from a delivery place. For 4 days, nobody responds. 10,000 Bitcoin seems like a ridiculous amount to pay for pizza, even though it's only worth about $40. Most forum users think Laszlo is crazy. Finally, Jeremy Sturdivant, a 19-year-old college student in London, accepts the deal. He uses his credit card to order 2 large Papa John's pizzas to Laszlo's Florida address. 1 plain cheese, 1 with pepperoni, onions, and extra cheese. May 22nd, 2010, 7:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The pizzas arrive. Laszlo transfers 10,000 Bitcoin to Jeremy's wallet. History is made. The first real-world Bitcoin transaction is complete. Cryptocurrency has officially become money. The Bitcoin community celebrates Laszlo's breakthrough. May 22nd becomes known as Bitcoin Pizza Day, commemorated annually by crypto enthusiasts worldwide. The transaction proves Bitcoin's real-world utility and helps establish its legitimacy. But as Bitcoin's price explodes over the following years, Laszlo's pizza purchase becomes legendary for different reasons. By 2017, those 10,000 Bitcoin are worth $200 million. By 2021, $600 million. Today, nearly $800 million. The mathematics are staggering. Laszlo paid $4 million per slice. Each pepperoni cost approximately $50,000. The delivery fee alone would be worth more than most people's houses. Jeremy Sturdivant, the college student who facilitated the purchase, sold his 10,000 Bitcoin long ago for a modest profit. I spent it on travel, he later admitted. I wish I'd held on to some of it. Remarkably, Laszlo Hanyecz has no regrets about his $800 million pizza. I don't regret it, he said in a 2019 interview. The pizzas were really good, and someone had to start somewhere. If I hadn't done it, someone else would have. His perspective highlights a crucial truth about innovation. Early adopters aren't trying to get rich, they're trying to prove concepts work. Laszlo wasn't investing in Bitcoin, he was investing in the idea that digital currency could replace traditional money. The story also demonstrates cryptocurrency's fundamental paradox. To become valuable, Bitcoin needed to be spent. But the more valuable it became, the more painful early spending seemed in retrospect. For today's crypto holders, Laszlo's Pizza offers both inspiration and warning. Digital currencies gain value through real-world use, but early adoption always carries the risk of spectacular opportunity cost. Laszlo Hanyecz didn't lose $800 million on pizza. He spent $40 to prove the future of money was possible. His transaction transformed Bitcoin from a coding experiment into a global currency now worth over $2 trillion. Every Bitcoin transaction today traces back to that moment when a hungry programmer decided pizza was worth more than digital gold. In the history of finance, some mistakes are actually revolutions in disguise. Trust, but verify. Always. This is Dark Data Files, decoding the digital underworld together.